Good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome for today's exclusive webinar on the live trading market hosted by Blinkx and powered by JM Financial. Today is an important day, being an expiry day. So, we are joined by Mr. Akshay Bhagwat, our esteemed research analyst, who will be sharing the valuable insights and setting the stage for today's discussion. Welcome, Akshay sir. And to all our viewers, if you have any questions related to the derivative segments, feel free to drop them in the comment section. Our research analysts will be addressing your queries live during the session. So please stay tuned and make the most of this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Divya, and good afternoon to all the viewers, and thanks for giving your time to BlinkX to hear our view on today's monthly expiry. So it's a very big day for the futures and options traders. It's the monthly expiry day for the stocks as well as for the Nifty index. Just to give you a piece of information, henceforth from September month, Tuesdays, the weekly expiries will be for Nifty. Before Thursdays used to be the expiry. Now from September onwards, there is a change. The weekly expiry will henceforth be on Tuesday. And the BSE Sensex weekly expiry will be replaced from the prior Tuesday to Thursday. So this is the new date you need to keep a note on. So today being the monthly expiry, the day has started off on a very negative note, and you can blame this on the US tariff deal, which kicks off from 27th of August. So there has been no changes in that, which markets had a slight glimmer of hope. 50% additional tariff burden on India is what the writing is, and that is the reason why you have a gap down scenario on the street. Now, this has a lot of repercussions from a long-term scenario if the same tariffs were to continue. But for today, how you approach the day is what our short webinar is all about. So without taking much time, I'll directly take you to the Blink X screen. And as I share my screen with you, if you look at the chart, this is a 30-minute candlesticks chart of the Nifty index. तो अगर आप ये पूरा सेटअप देखेंगे, मैं हमेशा दो ही चीजों को रखता हूं हमेशा चार्ट्स पे। एक तो एक बॉलिंजर बैंड्स जो 20 और 2 का सेटअप बनता है जिसमें, और दूसरा है RSI, and this is all on a 30-minute setup. So first, to take the morning cues, we have started the day on a negative note. We have post opening, there was a first 30 minutes saw a slide right up till almost near 24,500 in terms of price action. Uske baad, we did see some recovery attempt in the next 1.5 hour. The recovery attempt was all the way till 24,680. And now again, we are in this midway of this zone. So one thing is clear, the data points to start was negative. There was FII selling as we started off the day. उसके बाद 24,700 कहीं ना कहीं प्राइस रेजिस्टेंस बन के आ रहा है आज के ट्रेडिंग सत्र के लिए। और अगर आप सपोर्ट देखेंगे तो 24,500 ये आपका इंट्राडे सपोर्ट जोन होगा। तो हमको 24,500 और 24,700 इस जोन में आज के लिए ट्रेड करना है। मोस्ट ऑफ द डेटा पॉइंट्स आर वीक। हालांकि अगर आप RSI देखेंगे तो लोएस्ट पॉइंट से थोड़ा सा रिकवर बिल्कुल करा है। तो 24,500 के नीचे एक्सपायरी जाते हुए तो नहीं लग पा रही आज। इनफैक्ट व्यू बन रहा है कि इसी रेंज में सीमित रहेगा मार्केट। तो इस रेंज को कैसे प्ले आउट करें, दैट इज ऑल अबाउट हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू ट्रेड द टुडेज एक्सपायरी। सो वन थिंग इज वी नो दैट देयर इज अ रिबाउंड सिनेरियो फॉर टुडे. The extreme end of the range in terms of price action is what I have discussed. 700 is one resistance. Even if it breaks 700, we can see a slight bounce back till 24,730, which is the moving average resistance, the orange line, not beyond that. So this is the extreme end of the range. The lowest end of the range somewhere is around 24,500 where the day started. So just moving to the option setup to see how the placement is in the option space. So agar aap dekhe 24,626 is where the spot is trading right now. Highest call writing is in 25,000, which is very far off. So 25,000 really would have less relevance. We will go to the next possible resistance, which is somewhere around, if you look at the total open interest change today, it is picking up very heavily at the levels of around 24,700 and 24,800. If you look at the open interest change, 2.48 lakh shares have changed hands, and at 24,800, 2.23 lakhs shares have changed hands. So 24,700 has some resistance zone. Even our technical price parameters, which I discussed right now a minute back, does suggest that 24,700 is a resistance. Options data also is pointing out that 24,700, 730 zone somewhere, adding the premiums to it, will act as a strong resistance where a lot of call writing is piling up for today's monthly expiry. उसके बाद अगर आप सपोर्ट देखेंगे तो सपोर्ट 24,600 पुट में दिखाई दे रहा है, 24,600 हाईएस्ट पुट राइटिंग। तो एक क्लैरिटी है कि बहुत बड़ी फॉल शायद मार्केट एस्टिमेट नहीं कर रहा है। तो ऑल्दो प्राइस is suggesting that 24,500 might be the downside, the option put writers have placed themselves at 24,600. So this just gives you belief that आज although the day has started negative, although the tariff news is negative, इंट्राडे में तो ज्यादा कुछ पेन पॉइंट नहीं दिख पा रहा है। कहीं ना कहीं 24,600 को अगर आप प्रीमियम जोड़ दे विच इज अराउंड 23 रुपीज, तो आई थिंक 24,575 will act as an support which the options data is pointing. So we have our setup somewhere ready for the options data as well, which suggests that again this is more a range bound market we are dealing with. We have a PCR of 1.02, which means it is a neutral setup. कॉल और पुट का जो ना डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टोटल ओपन इंटरेस्ट चेन में है वो एक न्यूट्रल सेटअप बता रहा है। पूरी क्लैरिटी मिल पा रही है कि आज एक न्यूट्रल डे है। इसमें सबसे जो ज्यादा जो बेनिफिट कर जाएगा वो ऑप्शन राइटर को करेगा। हालांकि आपको थोड़ा सा डर जरूर लगेगा, जो डेटा न्यूज सब नेगेटिव है, पर जो क्यूज हमें प्राइस और ऑप्शंस डेटा पढ़ के मिल रहा है तो इट लुक्स लाइक अ रेंज बाउंड डे। तो हाउ यू विल ट्रेड दिस डे? फर्स्ट इज how the writers should place themselves. So an option writer, I think you should be selling 24,500 put at 7 rupees, and you should be selling 24,750 call at 6 rupees. So when you sell both call and put, 7 rupees put में 6 रुपए call में 13 rupees का inflow है. This looks as a theta scalping or a strategy where you play for the next 4 hours, and the whole idea is to get those 13 15 odd points which both call and puts selling would give you. Have stop losses at the extreme end of this range. 24,750 के ऊपर आपका stop loss और 24,500 के नीचे stop loss. This is mandatory because we are selling options, we are taking an unlimited risk, but the probability of this ending in profit is very high. So this is strategy number 1 if you are an option writer. Strategy number 2, if you were to play a directional bet, how do you go about this? Now, as I mentioned, we have to buy Nifty on dips, sell on resistance. So there are 2 trades which I'll give you virtually, because we have to trade buy at support and sell at resistance. So we are buying when Nifty would come down somewhere, you can say, if you look at this chart, which we saw a few minutes back, if you get it somewhere around 575, 550 levels, we are buying Nifty. 555, 24,550, 24,575. If you get in this range, we are buying Nifty. So for buying Nifty, we will be looking at 24,600 call. So we are talking of a potential dip of 50 points to buy Nifty. If that does happen, then we are looking at 24,600 कॉल. 24,600 कॉल का प्रीमियम फिलहाल 55 है. तो वो डिप अगर मिलता है दोपहर को सेकेंड हाफ में 1-1:30 बजे तक, तो मेरे हिसाब से उसका प्रीमियम 25 से 35 रुपए तक होना चाहिए. तो बाय 24,600 कॉल एज अ हीरो जीरो between 25 to 35 rupees. That is, stop loss is 0, and potential target can be, first target will be 55, second target can be around 70. This is the trade setup for a buyer. फॉर अ कॉल बायर. इफ यू आर अ पुट बायर, तो आपको थोड़ा और वेट करना पड़ेगा. पुट बायर थोड़ा वेट कीजिए. इफ यू गेट अ स्लाइड रिकवरी इन द निफ्टी, वेयर निफ्टी गोज टिल द लेवल्स ऑफ 24,700 टू 720 जोन, तो ये पॉइंट पे नो ट्रेड जोन है. 700 से 720 अगर उछलता है सेकेंड हाफ में, तो वी आर लुकिंग पोटेंशियली एट द पुट ऑफ 24,600 इन पुट्स. तभी उसका जो 26 रुपए का प्रीमियम है वो गिर के शायद मेरे सॉरी 24,650 पुट को देखना है, माफ कीजिए, 24,650 पुट, बिकॉज वी आर टाइमिंग अ सेल अराउंड 24,725. तो 24,650 का पुट जो करीबन 48 रुपीज है, वो अगर आपको 25 से 35 रुपए में मिले तभी आपको लेना है. स्टॉप लॉस 0 बनेगा. उसका पोटेंशियल टारगेट फर्स्ट टारगेट बनेगा अराउंड 25-35 में बाय करेंगे तो 55 इज योर फर्स्ट टारगेट, 70 कैन बी योर सेकंड टारगेट। तो ट्रेड सेटअप है कि एक्सट्रीम एंड ऑफ द रेंज पे आपको कॉल या पुट खरीदना है, बाय ऑन डिप करना है कॉल, कौन सा स्ट्राइक कितने लेवल पे करना है वो भी बता दिया है, टारगेट्स शेयर कर दिया है, पुट्स कौन से लेवल पे आया तो लेना है वो भी मैंने आपको शेयर किया है, कौन सा स्ट्राइक कौन सा स्टॉप लॉस टारगेट वो भी शेयर किया है। तो आई थिंक न्यूट्रल सेटअप में दिस इज द बेस्ट वे टू ट्रेड। एज अ बायर यू हैव टू वेट फॉर लेवल्स, ये पॉइंट पे कोई ट्रेड नहीं है एज अ बायर, बट अगर राइटर हो आप तो ये पॉइंट पे आपको कॉल और पुट दोनों बेचनी है, कौन सी बेचनी है वो भी शेयर हो चुका है ये सेशन में। तो आई थिंक विद दिस स्ट्रेटेजी इन माइंड द रेस्ट 3 hours should sail smoothly. All the best for today's monthly expiry. This is the strategy I would recommend for our Blink X traders. So best wishes for the day.
I think there are no queries. So thank you so much and thank you all for being a part of this derivatives webinar. So we hope you have gained a valuable insights. For more market knowledge, tools and strategies, stay connected with BlinkX powered by JM Financial. Have a great day ahead and happy trading. And thank you so much, Akshay sir.
Thank you.